Hello and welcome to Only Connect, where we've had a visit from the Health and Safety Officer. One of the desktop computers in the office is on the fritz. It's been spewing out data and sending the electrics haywire. I said to the Health and Safety man, it's a case of PC gone mad. He said, you're confusing health and safety with political correctness for your joke intro. I said, it doesn't matter. By the time I get to this sentence, no one's listening. Joining me this evening are, on my right, Richard John, a maths graduate who locked himself out of his house naked and was rescued by a neighbour. Sarah Johnson, a media analyst who once fell off a Bulgarian horse. And their captain, Rachel Monroe, a business strategist who was Lincoln's first junior town crier. United by a shared love of shuffleboarding, they are the Sliders. Rachel, how do you all know each other?
We went to university together a long time ago, and we've remained friends since.
And did you meet up during the lockdown? Did you quiz online together?
There was a lot of quizzing online. There was a lot of drinking online as well.
That works virtually or in the real world just as well,
exactly.
I find. You will be playing against, on my left, Patrick Winterbottom, a maths teacher who once inadvertently helped a one-legged man steal a keyboard from a pub. Ellie Matthewman, a software developer whose investigations into her genealogy revealed that she is related to a fictional American president. And their captain, Jordan Dias, a management consultant who used to work as a Scottish kilt model. All fans of live entertainment, they are the ticket collectors. There hasn't been much live entertainment this year. Are you missing it terribly?
Hugely. We've had a lot of events cancelled, but hopefully next year will be better.
We are going to play Only Connect, a quiz in which they have to find the connections between apparently random clues. Sliders, you won the toss, you'll be going first. Please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
Can we start with water, please?
Water. You'll be seeing the first in a series of clues. Shout next if you want another one. Time starts now.
Logo.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Next, please. Looks a little yellow surround. Yeah. Next, please. Square is sandwiching black square.
Is it on a game?
I don't know.
Oh, licorice all sorts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it designs of licorice all sorts?
They all describe licorice all sorts. Exactly right. You didn't need to see white and black squares sandwiching yellow square. Don't know how that would have helped. Did you know that in 2009, at the age of 80, Bertie Bassett got married? They staged a wedding. You know, the Licorice All Sorts mascot, they had a wedding. The best man was the factory manager, Sean Wagstaff, and the ushers were factory workers, and there were some bridesmaids. And one of the guests apparently said, I don't suppose I'll go to a wedding like this again. Well, no, you would think not.
It depends what Mr. Soft's got planned for next year.
That doesn't sound like much of a wedding night, does it? Congratulations, you get 2 points, and over to the ticket collectors to choose a hieroglyph.
We'll go for Eye of Horus.
The Eye of Horus. The music question, welcome to the show. You'll be hearing your clues. First one coming in now.
Next.
You the starch in my collar, you the lace in my shoes.
Next. All Saints.
Yes,
Is it? All Saints? I don't know what that
it's a tube station called All Saints.
Sure, All Saints.
We're going to see that.
Next.
Cause the planters down in Sanders all say no, no, no. A politician's daughter was accused of...
2 seconds.
Saints.
Saints is not the answer, I'm afraid, so you've got the chance of a bonus point. Sliders.
Is it to do with purity?
Not it either. They are all to do with coffee. That last one was the coffee song. Black Coffee, that was in third place. That's the All Saints' last #1 single. You're the Cream in My Coffee was the second one. And the first one, that piece, Coffee Cantata. It's a Bach cantata you would normally think would be a religious thing. This is a secular one, a sort of mini comic opera about a girl addicted to coffee. And she sings, if I couldn't drink coffee 3 times a day, in my anguish, I will turn into a shriveled-up roast goat. We've all been there. So no points there, but Sliders, you may choose a question.
Can we go Twisted Flax, please?
Yes, you can. Here's your first clue.
There's a bird, like an orange bird with like a
Next.
thing on its head. Kittiwake is also a bird. Are they like...
It's a seabird.
Yeah, but are they national birds or maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Next, please.
I mean, are they birds named after what noise they make?
Do you want to do another one, or do you
No,
want
I
to
think maybe guess that. Birds are named after the noise they make.
Birds that are named after the noise that they make?
That's exactly what it is. What do you think the last clue would have been?
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo, exactly so. Onomatopoeic birds. Well done. Back to you, ticket collectors, for a choice.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. Your first clue coming up now.
Ford was Nixon's vice president, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Should be awesome.
What? He also...
Cigarettes.
That's next, yeah.
Next. Next.
I have no idea who Roger Clinton Jr.
Fuck. One more. Next.
Who's Gerald Paley?
Were these the people that nominated them?
Okay.
Are these the people that nominated... The first person nominated the second person for the role?
Not it, I'm afraid. Sliders, do you know?
Is it press secretaries of the presidents?
I mean, clue 3, that would have been an amazing thing to witness. It isn't. These are presidential...
Pardons.
Pardons. Too late. Yes, they are pardons.
Sheriff.
Gerald Ford pardoned Richard Nixon in an attempt to sort of heal national divisions and actually was given a prize for that. Andrew Johnson eventually gave a full amnesty to former Confederates. Yes, that last one, the sheriff, you're talking about sort of hardline sheriff, he was convicted of criminal contempt, I think it was, and Donald Trump pardoned him. Roger Clinton Jr., Bill Clinton's half-brother, and on Bill Clinton's last day in office, he pardoned him for a drug offence. And a month later, Roger got charged with drink driving. The Secret Service had a nickname for him, which was Headache. You know, they get these code names. He was Headache. I mean, you don't want to know what Bill's was. Very much not the press secretary. Your choice, Sliders, what would you like?
Can we take lion, please?
Yes, you may. The first lion clue is coming up now.
Very carefully. Don't know who that is. Next, please. Amy Dunn,
Is she the one in Gone Girl?
potentially.
I don't know.
Next, please.
That doesn't mean anything to me either.
Is this something to do with words? Next, please. This is characters and something, isn't it?
No, right, Amy Dunn is the only one I recognise. Maybe people that are missing or
Go
something.
with that, Legs. It could be the husband.
Yeah, wait, 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Characters in Gone Girl.
That is not the answer, I'm afraid. Ticket collectors, do you know?
We'll offer up that they're famous housekeepers in films.
Not it. Amy Dunn is a character in Gone Girl. In fact, Amy Dunn is Gone Girl. Greg Heffley is a wimpy kid in The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, OK.
They are all the name behind a book title. They're all protagonists in books that describe them, but not by their name. Does that help? Does Dolores Hayes ring any bells now?
No.
Rings a bell, but I don't know.
Lolita. Tip of the tongue, top of the teeth. Lolita is Dolores Hayes. And Harry Angstrom... No, John Updike. Rabbit. Harry Rabbit Angstrom. From
read
Rabbit
that.
Run, Rabbit Redux, Rabbit is Rich, and so on. All names behind the book titles. What a shame there's been no opportunity for reading this year. We've all been so busy, haven't we? Just getting out too much, just all those meetings. There's been no time to sit down with a book. Maybe next year. One question remains, ticket collectors. I suspect it will be the picture question. First in a series of clues coming up now.
Next.
That's a drawing thing. What was the first one?
Is that maybe a pin on a car? Is it on there? Next. Turkey.
Oh, I know. 10-pin ball.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
These all 10-pin bowling related.
Collecting 2 points before the end of the round. They are terms in 10-pin bowling. I could not have got this right if you'd given me 1,000 years. You're a bowler, Patrick?
I used to be. I bowled for my university, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what is a turkey?
It's where you get 3 strikes on the row.
And what's a spare?
As where you take 2 balls to knock all the pins over.
Ah, well, very good. You see, it came in handy. You thought it was a complete waste of time, but no. Very well done. That means at the end of round 1, the ticket collectors have 2 points, the sliders have 4. Round 2 is the sequences round. What happens next? I want to know what comes fourth in a sequence, so you may see a maximum of 3 clues. Sliders, you're going first. What would you like?
Can we start with the Eye of Horus?
You certainly can. These are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the 4th picture? Here's the first.
Someone playing Go.
I think so. Next, please.
Backhand. Tennis.
Go back to
jail. No.
go. Next, please. Here.
Labour. Red.
Labour. It's Keir Starmer. Go serve.
Turn.
It's a W go. It could be game.
5 seconds.
2 seconds.
A picture of jail.
Not it, I'm afraid. Ticket collectors, do you know?
No, we've not got anything.
You don't know it. Do you recognise any of the people?
Keir Starmer.
So it's Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer at clue 3. The chap in the first picture is Kurji. You might not know him. I mean, a lot of our players would. He's the world's best player of Go. You know the game Go? He did lose to the computer AlphaGo, but he's always a great player. At clue 2, Kei Nishikori, tennis players trained by Michael Chang. So we've got
Keira Knightley
Ke,
or something.
Keira Knightley.
Kei. I mean, obviously, Ke, it's his surname because he's Chinese, but Kei. And then Keir, we're adding a letter each time, so we want someone whose name would be spelt K-E-I-R and something else, most obviously. Keira Knightley. I like Keira Knightley. She apparently once fell asleep during the premiere of a Pirates of the Caribbean film that she was in and has never seen the whole film. So no points there, but ticket collectors, you may choose a question. What would you like?
Horned Viper.
OK, first in a sequence coming up. What comes fourth? Time starts now.
Let's take it. Next.
It's the police song. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, I'll be missing you. Yeah, is that right?
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, I'll be missing you. Yeah.
We'll go with Missing You.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So I'm going to show the third in a sequence to the sliders for a possible bonus point.
Is it Soul Shaking?
It is not. You got the link early. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take. I'll be watching you. Very sinister.
Sorry.
Yes, it is the police song, but it is Step You Take would be fourth. Sliders, what would you like?
Could we have Lion again, please?
Lion. OK, what would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Bread or flour or something.
Next, please. Letty Finney.
Albert Finney. Decades. Albert Finney's an actor, right?
Yeah. Next, please.
Jimmy Greaves.
Yeah, so football was in some decade.
Yeah, so the 50s.
50s. Okay, who can we name in the 50s? Jimmy Greaves is more than the 40s.
Yeah, more recent than that.
40 caps.
So it could be the first person to that many caps.
Yeah, what do you want to say for 50?
Yeah.
3 seconds.
50 Bobby Moore.
Not it, I'm afraid. Ticket collectors, do you know?
50 Rooney.
Rooney is the right answer. And why is that?
It is the first person to have scored that many goals for England.
Goal-scoring landmarks. So that's Steve Bloomer, not Albert Finney, but Tom Finney, Jimmy Greaves, as I think you knew, and Wayne Rooney was the first to score 50. Now on 53, so that is the most goals currently scored by anyone, but he's tying. What's he tying with, Wayne Rooney, on 53 goals?
Own goals.
Own goals. If there's another own goal for England, then Wayne Rooney will, as it were, go behind. Yes, England men's football goal-scoring landmarks. It will be Rooney. Well done, you get the bonus. And what would you like for your own question?
We'll go 2 reads, please.
2 reads. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
So it's Kip, maybe.
Next.
It's yesterday.
So Eve. Yesterday. David. Next, I think.
Next.
So it's Xerox, is it?
Said short like BC's, day before yesterday.
say yesterday, Xerox, so something that begins with W, is it W?
Oh, yeah.
I said so, yeah, something with W.
Yep.
Yeah, go on.
It is a word.
A breakfast cereal that you only have 2 of.
Not it, I'm afraid. Sliders have to throw it over for a bonus.
A pane of glass which you see through.
A pane of glass which is see-through is the right answer, and why?
Because it's descriptions of words that begin and end in the same letter, going backwards in
It
the
has to
alphabet.
begin and end with W. We're looking at Ziz for a nap. Yesterday, the day before today, Xerox is the photocopying company, so the answer must begin and end with W. Well done, you get the bonus that time. And what question would you like?
Could we have twisted flax, please?
Yes, you could. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Oh, God. 3 = 46. Next, please. Do another.
So that's 11 times 4 plus 2.
Can we do it?
Yeah, next one.
Next, please. Help.
Something to do with all the factors of it or something like that.
Speak up a
Maybe.
bit.
Something to do with factors, apparently.
Maybe. I don't know. 7, 2, 1, maybe.
I'm going to pass it to you.
Okay.
Passing it to Richard.
7 equals 7, 2, 1.
Not it, I'm afraid. So a bonus chance for you, ticket collectors.
I'm going to pass it to Patrick.
Oh, it's gone. 7 equals 3, 4, 2.
Ooh. It's 7 equals 3, 4, 3. But how did you get to... not the right answer. How did you get to 3, 4, 2?
No, I did the maths wrong in my head. I'm only a maths teacher, Victoria.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
Is there any way of editing this out? I'm afraid not. This is backwards cubes.
Sorry, guys.
So 4 cubed is 64, we reversed it. 5 cubed, 125, reversed. 6 would be 216, and 7, it's a palindrome. 7 cubed is 343. Very close, but unfortunately not close enough. Water is remaining, so you will have that as your last question of the round. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next.
These are Italian lakes.
These are Italian
Are they
lakes.
going up in size or down in size?
I don't know enough about Italian lakes to know. Another one? Another one? No. Another one? And next?
Got nothing, I'm afraid.
I don't know the Italian lakes at all. I know
Lombardy is Lombardy a lake?
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Lombardy?
Not it, I'm afraid. Sliders, do you know?
We'll try Garda.
Garda is the right answer. And what's the sequence?
It's Italian lakes by size.
Italian lakes in increasing size, and the largest would be Lake Garda. That means at the end of round 2, the ticket collectors have 3 points, the sliders have 6. Time for the connecting wall. 16 jumbled up clues that the teams have to sort into 4 connected groups of 4. You'll be going first this time, ticket collectors, so please choose lion or water.
We'll go for lion, please.
OK, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Mr. Ben, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. and Mrs.
This is another one.
Mr. Men as well.
Mr. Selfridge.
And Mr. Men's. There's quite a few.
Yes,
OK, we'll come back to them.
Cameron. David Cameron.
It wasn't David Selfridge, was it?
Tony Benn.
Toby Young.
Surname. Robot Lock. Mr. Shall I cycle on some of the men?
Yeah, go for it. While we think.
Pan's. No, it's Pan's people.
Spinhead.
Panhandle is all I can think of, but there's no other.
No other handles.
Line dance.
Spin Doctor, is there any other doctors?
Head Doctor.
Young Doctor? No, it's a junior doctor. Which other Camerons are there?
Is it Miss
Cameron could be a first name. Cameron Diaz. Cameron. Got any other Camerons?
Miss Selfridge is a shop. Are there any other shops there? Do we have any...
I'd try and do some of the misters again. I wouldn't do Mr. Selfridge, though. We've got Men, Ben, Bee, Robot and Mr. and Mrs. And just keep cycling those.
Pick a lock, pick a... No. What else do you do?
Tailspin. Are there any other tails? Tail line.
You've got 30 seconds.
Tailspin. No. Coombs. What's Coombs? Combs. Combs lock. Are they part of a lock? No.
10 seconds. I'm afraid that's it. Your time's up and the wall has frozen, but you can get points for the connections. So let's see what it should have looked like. Let's resolve the wall. There we go, that's how it should have been. Spin, Ben, surname, Cameron.
Yeah, go for it.
Doctors?
I'm afraid this is a nasty word one. If you add a vowel, you get a country. An A for Spain, an I for Benin, Suriname and Cameroon. We've taken a vowel out of country names. And the next group, Men, Selfridge, Robot and Mrs.
These are the misters.
They're the misters. If you add Mister, they're all TV shows. And the next one, Young, Bean, Lock and so on.
Or Sean's.
Sean's?
They are Sean's. You said there. Is it Combs or Coombs? And, of course, it's Sean Puffy Coombs, Puff Daddy, Sean Young, the actor, Sean Bean, Sean Locke, the comedian. All Sean's. And the last group, Head, Weight, Pan and Line.
These are all to do with fishing?
I mean, in a way, I suppose you can chop off its head and put it in a pan. Sorry, vegans. But no, I think they are not all to do with fishing. You can put dead in front of them all. Dead head, dead weight, dead pan and deadline. So I'm afraid no points for the groups, but I can give you 2 for the connections. Time to bring in their opponents now and give them an equally horrible connecting wall, see what they can do about solving it. Sliders, you'll be getting the water wall. You've got 2.5 minutes, starting now.
So cashmere, angora, cotton,
And
or
merino,
fabrics of merino,
Angora
or wool. Merino.
What's the other one?
Cotton on the right, maybe.
No, it's
No.
going to be another form of wool.
Wire wool on the top.
Yes. Yeah, well done. V signs for victory.
Oh, peace signs, dove,
V sign,
left,
poppy,
olive
white
branch
poppy.
at the bottom right.
And white poppy on the right.
Yeah, and V sign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Crane as well, right? Because they use them
maybe,
in Hiroshima. Cotton ball, cotton pad, cotton wool.
August, where would August fit?
Or it could be August, as in like an
yeah.
adjective.
Augustus. Fraser crane.
Maybe try the peace ones again.
Okay, white poppy. I'll be able to recycle through these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Olive branch and
V
dove.
sign and dove.
Yeah.
Isn't it things for victory as well, though? Because you've got the victory bell.
Oh, yeah. An August victory, is that a thing?
Try leaving off dove, V sign, white poppy and crane.
Yeah, sorry.
3 strikes now.
Okay, can we switch first letters on any of these things?
Love. Dot cotton, Anthony Cotton. Sacrament must be.
It's religious, right? There's ram in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Ram, jam.
Gus.
You've got 30 seconds.
Benjamin's is a slang word for money.
Okay. Don't know any of the others.
Maybe just take a guess on something that's running a long time.
Yeah, just hit some. Maybe the names, Helen, Benjamin, August.
I'm afraid that's your 3rd strike and the wall has frozen, but you found 2 groups and I can give you points if you tell me the connection. Wire, cashmere, angora, merino.
They're all types of wool.
They are all wools. And the next group, V sign and so on.
They're things that can signify peace.
Signs of peace, exactly so. And there are points available for the connections in the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. Dove, Helen, Sacrament and August. No, you're not seeing it.
sorry.
No. You can add a letter to the end to get a US state capital. Dover, the capital of Delaware. Helena, the capital of Montana. Sacramento in California. And Augusta, capital of Maine. And the last group, ball, bell and so on.
Surnames of something? Someone?
Surnames of characters in EastEnders?
Absolutely not. They are surnames of children's TV presenters or former presenters. Zoe Ball, Angelica Bell, Fern Cotton, and one of my idols, the amazing Baroness Benjamin. But you did find 2 groups and you gave me 2 connections, so that is a total of 4 points. Let's have a look at the overall scores. The ticket collectors have 5 points, the sliders have 10. And if you'd like to take part in the next series of Only Connect, if you saw those walls and thought, what, I'd have done it in 12 seconds, then why not go to the website bbc.co.uk/onlyconnect to find out how to apply. Round 4 now, teams. Missing vowels round. Vowels will come out of well-known names, phrases and sayings. Can you decipher the hidden clues? Fingers on the buzzers. I can tell you that the first group are all foods named after English counties. Collectors.
Cumberland sausage.
Correct. Sliders.
Lancashire hot pot.
Yes, it is. Collectors.
Yorkshire pudding.
Correct. Sliders.
Bedfordshire clanger.
Well done. Next category, musicals made younger. Collectors.
The girl in white.
Instead of the woman, that's correct. Sliders.
Kittens.
Instead of cats. Sliders.
The Lion Prince.
Yes, it is. Sliders.
Nursery of Rock.
Well done. Next category, things people do when they're stressed. Sliders.
Bite their nails.
Correct. Sliders.
Sweat.
We've all been there. Collectors.
Stumble on their words.
Perfectly said. Collectors.
Plait their hair.
You lose a point, I'm afraid. Sliders, do you know?
Pull out their hair.
Pull out their hair. Next category, people who have turned down a knighthood. Collectors?
Stephen Hawking.
Yes, he did. Too late because the bell has gone for the end of the quiz. That last one was David Bowie. And looking at the final scores, ticket collectors, you finish on 9 points. Sliders, you've got 18. So well done, Sliders. You are straight through to the next round. Ticket collectors, you play another game to get to the next round. And I think you'll do very well because you've had a really bizarre evening of coming very, very close on 5 separate occasions, but being just wrong. So I look forward to seeing your next performance. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. And coming up next on BBC Two, Michael Portillo continues his series on developments in manufacturing since the Industrial Revolution. This week, looking at an innovation that transformed the mass production of jeans. That's Michael Portillo, Stud Machine, next on BBC Two.
Don't be fooled, University Challenge is next. What's happened to the life in jail, the priests caring for migrants at the Mexico border? Stacey Dooley revisits on the BBC Sounds app. And on BBC One, Love Island's Chris Hughes and Brother Ben, an honest look at male fertility. Me, my brother and our balls at 9.
I lost